Alright. I know exactly what you crypto bros, speculators, and gamers are here for. So, with that being said, let's get straight into it. So, one thing you gotta do is you gotta get one person, and then you get that one person to get 3 people, then you get the 3 people. Hey, where y'all going? No, come back, I'm just playing.
Yeah. Man down, now it's time for the angel of death, make a cloud like rainfall. Your end, make it slow, make it painful. One ring on the back, but it's wrinkle.
What's up, survivors, and we here with another video. This one's gonna be crazy, so hope everything's going well with you, and let's get straight into it.
Check this out.
Alright, so as we wait for Arthur to put the thing on the big screen, and just make sure that you understand what we're doing here, okay? So just make sure you pay attention to the whiteboard and the big screen, and just make sure you understand it. I'm only gonna go through this once. Alright, so let's just get to the big screen and the whiteboard. Alright, so you want to be a business owner, right? So that's in real life or even inside of this game. All right, so this game, as a business developer, I basically made just the whole economy based off of just real life business and stuff like that. So the first step, my artwork is bananas. Let's just get off that. Look at that. That is perfect. That's a perfect stick man right there. But let's not get off my artwork. Let's not talk about me. Let's talk about the game here, okay? So first thing you want to do is you want to be a business owner. And after you want to do that, you want to get your business license. You get that from hiddenvision.com, okay? So it's pretty simple. It's different prices for whatever types of businesses you're trying to do. And also it will have each floor on each businesses and stuff like that. We have buildings all over the place. It's just not, one building. This is not the only building that's right here. There's buildings in each city all over the place. So basically, the reason why that is the thing is so you guys can actually own businesses and just, you crowd the world up. So you guys will be crowding the world up. All right. So next step you want to do after that is you want to pick a business. We have businesses as mining. Basically that's like mining resources for like gold, minerals, all types of stuff like that. That helps create weapons and stuff like that and things. People also just need to craft. They need the weapon. They need those items to craft and stuff like that. So this is simple mining. Then you have the transport business that come with multiple different levels. Exactly. Each one of these businesses come with rankings and stuff like that, where people can get promoted from them actually doing the task, and then we'll go into that further into this thing. So you got transport that has a lot of different versions of transport and jobs in there, and you have law enforcement. Now, I want you guys to understand that if you own a law enforcement business, then you cannot be a judge or be a part of the court system, which we'll go through that in another video. You got real estate. You can be a real estate agent, help people even outside of the game. You actually have to help people sell or rent their properties out. And I want you guys to really understand that Hiddenverse, which is our social media, is very important because that social media actually ties into the game. You actually be able to access it through the phone, which I'll be getting to the phone in a second and showing you guys that, something I forgot to show you guys in the last video. All right, so bounty hunting. Bounty hunting is basically like being a hitman. There's different rankings in that. We actually become a hitman and an assassin and stuff like that. So just go into a little bit of that. Players, AI, we could put a bounty on, monsters. But players will be able to put a bounty on other players and stuff like that. And if you're good, you'll be able to take out that player, or that monster. But to the business owners, you guys should definitely come up with repercussions if that person goes and try to kill that person or a monster and dies. So you should definitely come up with something. I'll leave that to you guys. All this stuff is, how much you're paying people and how much the people that's getting paid, the employees. We leave all the negotiating to you guys. All right. So then you got the lumberjack. That's cutting trees down and stuff like that. Getting wood to help with indoors, which is the furniture company and stuff like that. So all this again going into crafting items. Just pieces and stuff that we would need to keep the economy moving. Then you got medics. You could be a doctor, a nurse, that type of stuff like that. Keep the players healthy because they can be bleeding. They may not have no bandages or those. I forgot what those bandage, those things that you put around your leg. You got like a sprained ankle or something like that. And when you like a limb is broken or whatever the case may be, or really fractured or whatever the case may be. Badly fractured, that's where the emergency room, which can be ran by the medics or people that own medical centers. And then you have the mercenaries, which is basically the same. You know, this is people that are looking for jobs or people that want to be, I guess you could say, freelancers or independent contractors. But these are the people that basically run, make sure the economy runs. They go on the missions, they kill the monsters, they kill the players, they go and find items that are needed from other players. These are basically the people you hire to do certain things for you. Like, hey, can you go find me some ammo out there? You may not be good at going to raids and stuff like that, so you can just hire someone else to do it. Fashion designers, you would need a license, a whitelist license. You just go to the whitelist page and you'll be able to create clothes and stuff like that. And if you are a 3D model, that'll be easier on us. You can just basically hand us the FBX file and we'll place it into the game. If you're not a 3D model and you just want to come up with ideas and draw artwork and we'll 3D model it, and then you'll be able to place that inside of the game. Car manufacturers, exact same thing. You need a whitelist license for that. Then weapon dealers, same thing. Create weapons and stuff like that. You need a whitelist license for that. If you're a 3D modeler, it's cheaper and it's better. If you're not a 3D modeler, we'll handle that, but all that will cost. All right. If you have any other ideas and stuff like that, then you guys just request it into on the form inside of the Hidden Verse. There's a request form in there that we're going to be creating, or it's priority created depending on when you're watching this video. All right. So let's go to the next thing. The next thing is how it works. So now you're a happy business owner. Now you need a place to do business, and it's office spaces all over the map. Just find the right one that fits your small business. And if you get bigger, you can actually get more office spaces in different places. You can rent the whole buildings out and stuff like that. You can't actually own these buildings. You can only rent the floors out. All right. And it's not renting the floors. Actually, once you own a license there, what you get from the website, which is cheap, to go from $60 and up. And once you get to that, you actually own that floor until you basically sell the license or whatever the case may be, but there's no monthly payments for these floors. All right, then you have find employees. So it's very important because you don't want to be sitting here the only hitman, the only driver, the only stuff like that. So find an employee in game, or they will find you, negotiate rates or how you will pay them. This is where you will find these people at, is in Hidden Verse on social media. This is the perfect place to find them at. So that's why you want to go into people that owns businesses and stuff like that. If you're looking for a job, it's actually a real paying job and stuff like that. We're going that further. These are things that you really want to get into. So first you get your license, find an office space, and then what you want to do is find employees and stuff like that. So Hidden Verse is very important inside of this. Next, employees want to make sure that they have a key card to convert the money into hidden credits into Polygon or USDC. If you are a business owner with more than one key, you can lend them lend one of the keys through an escrow account so they can convert their work payments into cash. The cheapest key that we have is $45. So if you are a person that wants to buy a key and want to own a key, you can get a starter key for $45, and only that key that allows you to do it. Doesn't come with any monthly benefits, yearly benefits, and other stuff that these other keys come with, but it allows you to convert the hidden credits, USD into hidden credits, and hidden credits into Polygon and USD. Okay, so after that, you want to find a business promote yourself all over Hidden Verse. You want to find business, promote yourself all over Hidden Verse. Tell people what you got going on. For example, franchise owners, as an example, Prince Portfolios, which is basically the car dealership that wanted to sell vehicles, tanks, all that type of stuff like that, spaceships, all that type of stuff. So a franchise owner of Prince Portfolios would come to the market, buy a new car from us, and then they would need to be dropped off. So when people buy cars that owns Prince Portfolios, it will be shipped to their server as labor, and that labor, people that owns the delivery transport businesses will have to hire somebody or do it themselves to pick up the car and drop it off to Prince Portfolios, wherever that's at in the map. So you might have, if your business is booming, you might have multiple Prince Portfolios and stuff like that that you have to drop off to. All right, so transport and business are in a business. So you guys are definitely working together. You guys negotiate a price, all that stuff, how much everything is going for. That's you guys. You guys control the economy. If you run a law enforcement business, we will pay the owner every week and hidden credits for each criminal each criminal that they arrest. So it has to go through the court system first. So each time the criminal is convicted, each time a criminal is convicted for killing other players, robbing AI, whatever stuff like that, that be placed into the game. If they're convicted, then you guys will be getting paid for each time they're convicted. We will also have a system where we actually look over certain cases and stuff like that to make sure people isn't abusing the system, just arresting people for no reason. The reason why we have in a court system where it's inside, the community has inside court. This is for banning people, all types of different things. But when it comes to criminal cases, that's something to real play with. Again, you know, you guys get to decide who's the judge, and it will be quarterly, something like that. We'll figure out how the court system will work, but you guys will definitely be able to see who goes to jail. And when someone goes to jail, they go to jail only for 45 minutes, or depending on what type of crime to go. So it's up to 45 minutes. The longest is 45 minutes. And then when they go to jail, they got to do things that actually help the economy. So like mining and stuff for free. They don't get paid for it. They mine for free. They cut trees for free and stuff like that to basically get resources to the market, and you know, do it for free. So it's basically just free labor, and that's what they could do. They don't have to. They could just sit there for 45 minutes or come back for 45 minutes later, or they could just basically do free labor. The district that has the most lawful arrests at the end of the month will receive a bonus. This will create competition between law enforcement, because it's not going to be just one law enforcement. Again, there's a bunch of buildings. It could be a law enforcement in every building. It could be more than one law enforcement in every floor of it, but it could be 1,000 law enforcements and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. So we actually, our company pays you guys. You don't got to worry about which is hidden studios, right? We pay you guys and hidden credits to actually do your thing inside of the game. Basically make sure that everybody, not, you know, just keep the jerks away from just grieving and killing the players for no reason and just harassing people and stuff like that. And if it get that bad, we just go into court and ban them. You know, we vote to ban that person. If it gets like really like harassment, get real bad. Next, the circle of life. The economy loop of income. So it goes, here's the market. This is the market's logo. You know, we got the Prince Portfolios, which is the franchise owners. And then, you know, got other franchises. This is one we have put artwork of. Then you have farmland and land and stuff like that. You can own cannabis fields and stuff like that. So different types of land you can actually own as well. You don't have to actually own farm. Then you have the business space, right? So the people that own businesses, and these are the mercenaries right here. So as you can see my artwork, fire, right? So you have that right there. Then you have these, and this is basically how it goes. So the market supplies, you know, stuff that they need to stock with and stuff. We supply that. They get that from us. Then they trade services with each other. These guys pay these guys. These guys pay these guys. I'll explain that in a second. And then these guys pay these guys to do the work. They got the resources and all that stuff like that. And then they basically just go over and over and over again. So that's basically what you guys will be doing on 24 hours playing this game, right? So let's explain the market. The market is the website that only those who have a certain level of key access can access the market side. They can purchase goods for the franchise that they own. These items do not directly go to the player, because that would be play to win. So it's no play to win on that one. That goes directly to their business, right? The franchise. The market will buy resources from players to mint new items. We will reveal an item and tell the community what the resources we will need and how much it will make. How much we will need to make the mint, right? This will help us with not releasing products that the community do not want. If the players do not support it, then we will, you know, we will just move to the next idea. All right, and players will not bring resources, so that we will know if the players are not supported by no one bringing the resources that we need. Then you have franchises and landowners. These are everything products and services that keep the economy moving. These guys will have to restock on inventory, and we will need to transport the items to their establishment. So this will go into how transporting actually helps with that. So some will even need protection. That's where the bounty hunters come. So there's multiple different ways that all the businesses actually can interact with each other. So setting up deals with the right business owners will give you the best rates. You can connect with each other in Hiddenverse, and this is basically how real business actually works. And actually, we just brought it to the digital world, and you guys can create these things. So it's pretty cool. And you guys are having a blast. There's nothing but role playing, but just real business and stuff. So business owners, let's get into that. The market is the car body. The franchise is the interior. The business owners are the engine, and the mercenary players are the wheels to get this car moving. Business owners will have to buy things to keep their business moving as well. For example, transporting will need trucks. So who will they buy them from? They will buy from Prince Portfolio. Officers from and the law enforcement and bounty hunters and the bounty business will need weapons and armor. So who will they need to restock at? They will need to restock in hidden drip and hidden arms. So when becoming a business with business, we will register your business in our database. When becoming a business owner, we will register your business in our database. And that basically sets you up with an escrow account and everything like that. So protect the players and all that stuff. So you can go as far as with this, you can actually make your own websites and stuff like that. We will actually do that for you as well too. That will cost, but if you don't want to just do it yourself, we recommend you guys do it yourself. Make a website for it, you name it, whatever the case may be, and that's your business. We will actually, if you can also pay to get the decal made, we make the decal and place your name inside of your server on your floor and stuff like that. So that would be pretty cool. And then we also tie your website into our website as well. These will be real digital businesses where the players that are hired will be doing real work. So again, it's not like slavery or anything like that. So it's basically like killing players, going to pick up cars, drop the cars off, healing other players inside of the emergency room. And then all this stuff has to do with role playing, talking to each other and having fun, basically. So it's just all having fun. It will be a fun role playing, but the work is real because the economy needs to run. It can't run itself and the economy will crash. We'll be more on this later in another video. All right, so business owners can control how everything goes. So everybody has to work with each other, from the farmland to the franchises to the business owners to the players, which is mercenaries and stuff like that that don't do none of that stuff like that, to even us outside of the game, which I'm gonna be playing the game my damn self. All right, so let's get into mercenaries. These are the day-to-day players who might be looking for a job, a faster way to make some money without looking for it in the world, or just they've probably done all the missions that we have at the moment, and now they just don't want to keep going out there having a chance of actually losing the money that they found by getting killed by players and stuff like that, so they can actually just work for the money. Mercenaries are the key to the economy because these are the guys who will do the mining, the transporting, the killing, the arresting, and keeping players healthy, keeping the animals, the farm animals healthy, actually transporting the farm animals to the farm. So the players are the mercenaries are the key to everything, keeping everything moving, and much more. So there's much more coming. Just remember, we are in pre-alpha, so there's going to be much more coming. These are the players that will play the game for the story, the PvP, to make a living, while the business owners can be doing the exact same thing, and franchise owners be doing the exact same thing. But some players may not want to deal with PvP. Some of them might want to do a PvE, but the PvE is mixed into the PvP. So some players might want to sit there and role play all day, and that would be good for business owners and franchise owners. So you don't have to deal with the AI and stuff like that. So you stick in the safe parts of the world and role play with other players. We are looking to make this a 1000% social and fun experience for our user base, where everything is blood pumping, and we are able to live a life that we can't live outside the real world. For example, speed, momentum, and violence. Shout out to Doc. All that type of stuff like that. Just dealing in a fantasy world and stuff like that, just doing all types of cool things that we can't do in the real world. You can do that here. Everyone must work together with each other to make this thing move. Even the jerks. I'm talking about the people that do nothing but grieve, target players, who want to kill players, want to stick into PvP and stuff like that, and steal and rob other players. They even help the economy because they give the police a job, they give bounty hunters a job. So everybody literally works together. The bad people, the good people, everybody works together. Every part of this game works with each other. Role playing and building our characters in the Myth universe is actually gonna be super fun, and this is how the economy will work with that. So let's get into the next thing. Hidden credits remodel. For all the investors that invested in the seed of the token, we will be sending you hidden credits to your profile on Hiddenverse with a 10% interest also, so to get more hidden credits. We are not making a coin. We are not making a coin. I decided to go against making a crypto coin because I'd rather use a much developed token such as Matic and USDC. We will also do bank transfers for those who do not want to engage in any crypto at all. We want to stand on the trust factor. This is the reason why we're moving this way, is because we want to stand on trust. So we will use a platform that people can trust, and Wells cannot dump the price, leaving anyone holding the bag. The reason why I'm saying this right here is basically people trust Matic. Matic is already developed a platform that people trust and everything like that. It's going to take a long time for the whales to actually dump the price on that token and stuff like that. So there's not somebody that can just say, hey, a new crypto project that I can make a lot of money in, and then just dump the bag just to fuck over all over the community and just leave. So we want to basically avoid that. So we want to just make our own premium currency. So what we will be doing with hidden credits is making them a platform currency that can be converted out for Matic or USD. Whatever the price of the American dollar is the price we will go with. We would go on with hidden credits. No dumping, no FOMO, no worries. And this also gives the chances for people that come in completely like 4 or 10 years later, right? And they can still, you know, they won't be just completely blown away. I mean, nine times out of 10 people will be getting rich already and stuff like that, but they will still have a chance by just, you know, they won't, you know, not too much. They don't have to worry about, oh, I needed to come in early when the token was at 0 to do anything. We don't want to do that. Hidden credits are almost identical to GTA Shark cards now. You can purchase hidden credits, and again, this is 1 by 1 hidden credit. So 1 hidden credit equals $1, and use them in game. Everything will have 2 prices in the game within the in-game currency, in the game USD, which is in-game currency that can be found in the world, and also given to you by AI for doing missions. When it comes to this, franchise employees and business owners should always charge more rather than when it comes to hidden credits, because hidden credits is the premium currency and can be converted back into hidden credits for one for each dollar equals 1 hidden credit. We are also looking to incorporate the payment of hidden credits to key holders, content creators, hidden verse users, players. We'll even get them with battle passes that will be releasing soon. So what this statement is saying is basically, so when you purchase hidden credits, basically put your money inside of hidden credits inside of the game, you're able to actually convert them back into, like, so let's say that you don't spend all your hidden credits, right? You spend 10 grand of $10,000 in hidden credits. That gives you $10,000 inside of the game that you can actually spend inside of the game. But let's just say that you don't spend all of the $10,000, or you actually might need some money from the hidden credits to actually do something out in the real world. You're able to convert it back to Matic and USD or bank wire bank transfers, but that will take even longer, right? We're also going to try to make the system where actually, you know, 2 to 3 business days you actually get Matic and USD, but when it comes to bank transfers, that'll take a little longer. And the reason why it's going to be 2 to 3 business days because it's going to be a lot of transactions, so you know we gotta get to you. All right, so that's the remodel that, and we want to make sure that people that use hidden verse actually get compensated for just, you know, using their time and stuff like that. So we want to basically give you guys hidden credits and stuff like that to make sure that people won't be able to do a bank run. You will need a certain amount of hidden credits inside of your wallet to be able to, you know, transfer out. All right, so battle passes. Battle passes are free. 100% free due to the amount that will be minted. We are only minting 1,000 of them every season. The battle passes will change what it offer to the players for playing the game during that season. The battle passes can be sold to other players or even rented out. Remember, we do not profit from these battle passes. This is 100% free content that we're giving to those who held it down for us, and we will want to leave the speculating to the passes, people that own the passes, people who was here to get the passes. Another great thing is we will not be even collecting royalties on these. So again, we will make no money at all from the battle passes. We will not make not 1 dime from the battle passes. We want to give these things to you guys, the content that you guys want to get from the battle passes. We want to get that to you guys for thank you for giving the little guy a shot. You know, when no one knew who he was, you guys gave us a shot, you invested in us, so we want to make sure we invest that time and give you guys free things that you guys can then sell, you know. So you know, it's pretty cool, right? And not only changing my life, but changing the lives of other people in the community, helping each other. You know, it's all about, you know, being a village, which is Hidden Money Village, which if you've been a part of that, you know what that means. So a village can build an empire, and I thank you. And this is only the beginning. Trust me, we got years for this thing to be finished. So and we're nowhere close. We're still a fetus. You get what I'm saying? So I thank you guys for standing here, and let me show you this phone real quick, okay? Because I promised you that. So let me show you the phone. All right, let me show you this phone real quick, man. This thing is bananas. All right, so let's here we go. So this is the Y phone. We're working on it. Trust me, it's gonna be much better than this. But here's the Y phone. All right, so you can take pictures and stuff like that. We're still cool with some of the stuff in. As you know, we add new apps. Which, you know, so here is the map though. Here's the map. I don't know why I didn't move. But but ain't let me move, but there is a map, so you know you'll be able to. Okay, there you go. So it actually shows you a top view of what you're doing. So you go in here, stuff like that. It takes you inside. There's a map to the phone. To actually get the mini map, we actually working on it too, to be able to zoom out and all that type of stuff like that, change the view of it and all that stuff. So, but this is one of the views that you'll be able to have a map on, and it's pretty cool. I like this. I like this map. So I'll show y'all the plans and stuff like that. I'm working on these things, as you can see. I'm gonna show the airport soon. Don't mind this right here. Again, this is what this right here is. Matter of fact, let's go into this. So right now, Unreal Engine, this is nothing wrong with the game. Nothing's wrong with the game. This is Unreal Engine right here. Unreal Engine 5, right, has something going on with it. There's something going on with it. As you said, it says I'm going to do a bad performance, but nothing's wrong with the game. They're messing with the textures because 5.1 is coming out, and something is a bug inside of the game. Not inside of the engine that's messing up everyone's project. I'll put it right here so you can see people are really going crazy about it. It's Unreal Engine 5. 5.0.3 is when it started happening. It haven't happened to me at all, but it just started happening now. So they said they're gonna fix it in 5.1. Hopefully they do fix it. But nothing, when y'all guys play the demo, this will not happen. This is only I will be able to see this. So, and it annoys the fuck out of me, I'll tell y'all that. All right, so yeah, but that's about it. And I'll show y'all one more thing I'll try to show y'all. So we're gonna be able to call, talk, text, and stuff like that. So let's hit the banger one more time. So again, before I let y'all hear the banger, let me tell y'all something. All right, let me show y'all moves right quick. I had to show you. Let's get that out of the way. Like the video though, but that's not what I want to show y'all. Music artists, we need music artists inside of our universe. We're trying to create our own Spotify, Apple Music type of thing. Also, there's gonna be radio stations when you get in the car. Let's not look at that anymore. But anyway, so we're trying to create these radio stations, music artists. This is the Richest Tower, but this is not that. So the Rich Ages building actually has a music studio inside of it, and those are the guys that control the media inside of the world. You guys, we would like to put you guys' music inside of the game, and also the people that own Rich Ages buildings are able to actually control what music goes into their servers. So, you know. Oh, y'all hear these bars? Shout out to my guy, shout out to my guy though. But with that being said, man, you know, like the video, make sure y'all like it, like the video, subscribe, tell your friends about it, tell your friends this is basically literally the future. We have cracked the code of the metaverse. This is what everybody's trying to do. There's nobody getting over or nobody here. You know, shout out to my boy down right out too, by the way. Shout out to him. This is a good song. Listen to the song. Get you through bad times. But other than that, you know, share the video, like the video, tell your friends about it. We cracked the code to the metaverse. This is what people was promised. No other project has done it. We wanted to give you guys that and stuff that when you see being built by an actual gamer. So with that being said, I'm out of here. Look at that shit.
Name is